Hey everyone, long time no see. Welcome back to my vlog channel. I haven't posted a vlog since Christmas Day and everything. That was a special vlog for me because it had sort of meaning for me, and I will talk more about that in this video. But first of all, I have to say Happy New Year, Happy 2018. I hope this 2018, this year, has been good to you so far. I know I'm sorry I didn't post a New Year's vlog. I'm sorry that I didn't post in a while. It's been crazy for me. But let's just get right into this. I'm just gonna do a little chill get ready me. I wanted to talk about a few things, and I will insert a few vlog clips, and I'll kind of talk about that as we go on. Okay, so my hair is driving me crazy, so I'm gonna put it down. I want to do a testing video this weekend. I don't have all first impressions, but I have some things that I want to try out. So I did chop my hair a little bit. It looks a little crazy right now, but I just cut it a few inches shorter because I don't really like long hair, if I'm being completely honest. It's not me. So I haven't vlogged in a while, and life has been crazy, like I said, and I wanted to vlog just today or post this video just because I had a lot of things on my mind and I felt that it would help me and I could be more productive this way. So I have I had this little chatty vlog for you, and I'm super excited. I already moisturized, and obviously I washed my face, and I'm gonna prime. So I've been taking this 2-week online class, and it's actual hell. I don't even know if I can do well in it because literally it's so hard, and you can study all day, and I feel like I just don't do as well as I anticipate to, but I'm gonna keep working hard at it, and that's kind of how my days are spent. I spend 6 hours studying and doing that kind of stuff, and I literally just sit in bed, study, and I work on my work, and then it's nighttime and I want to chill, obviously, so chill out and then repeat the next day because I have assignments due every other day, which means I have 2 quizzes due every other day, so I have to work on 1 assignment a day basically. It's a lot, but I signed up for this, so I should be able to do well. So I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I'm gonna mix some of the Cover FX drops in it. These are the Moonlight ones, and then I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. I'm not gonna really talk about every product just because it's a vlog and everything, and that's not the main focus of everything. And I love filming, and I want to film so much, but I really can't right now just because I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't always be filming and everything. I'm gonna try to at least get 1 video a week up for you, but in January I'm gonna try to get 2 up for you, and we'll kind of see how it goes. We'll kind of see what happens, but yeah, I really just want everything to work out, everything to be okay, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, I recently tried out this foundation, so you'll be getting a first impression on it very, very soon. I'm just editing it and stuff like that, and then it will be up within the next few weeks. I'm gonna try to have this vlog up in the next few days. Usually I edit it tonight since I can't during the day anymore. So yeah, I will try to get this up within the next few days and stuff, and I'll post it right when I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go wet my sponge real quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, sponge is wet. I don't know why my face always looks weird on camera. It never looks how it looks in person. It always drives me crazy because it's I don't know, I just want my face to look real, how it actually looks, because my skin looks worse sometimes on camera. Not all the time, but sometimes it does. And I'm my skin doesn't actually look like that. That's annoying. By the way, the Real Techniques Diamond Sponge is the sponge to get. It is literally so amazing. So I'm gonna set my face a tiny bit with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I like to just take this with a huge fluffy brush, and I only take this much, and then I just set everywhere ever so slightly. Some people with dry skin say they don't set their face, but I feel even if I do have dry skin and I don't set my face as of right now, I feel it just doesn't look as good, and this powder also smooths out my skin, which I like. So I just take a little bit of this, and this isn't a matte powder, which I like. If you think about it, it's kind of gonna be a story time vlog today, which is exciting. So I guess I'll talk about what happened after Christmas. So I don't know, I didn't have exciting plans, so I didn't really feel the need to vlog or anything. I just didn't think it would be exciting for you or for me in that case. So it just wasn't really much to look back on, if you know what I mean. It wasn't much to vlog. And yeah, and then I actually just took down my Christmas decorations, by the way. I just took them down not that long ago, literally within the last week. No, I actually took them down Sunday, and it's now Wednesday. eyes, I'm first just going to set with a white color from the Carly Bible palette, which is my highlight palette for this year. And now I'm going to get into what this vlog title probably is, like part of it, I guess, because I'll probably have multiple parts to it. Okay, so I just want to give you my opinions on Grey's Anatomy's spin-off show, which is going to be a firefighter, fire department type show. Now, just know I love Chicago Fire. It is probably my favorite show out there, and I'm not a biased person. I feel like I can give you my honest opinion. Now, I'll first go off of what my opinions were when the show first came out, like when the idea first came out with it and everything. And I do think she has more of a soapy feel. And yes, Chicago Fire does deal with relationships, it does deal with life, it's not all about the action packed, but I do find that it's not as soapy as like Grey's Anatomy is. That's just my personal opinion. So when the news first came out, Shonda Rhimes was acting like she thought of the whole idea, like she thought of a firefighter show. Now, Chicago Fire wasn't the first firefighter show, because there was, I believe it was, I forget what the show name was called, but there was another, I think it was a New York based one. There was another show that wasn't entirely about it, but they did have that first responder, firefighter, paramedic, you know, kind of aspect to their show. So there was that and everything. I think I'm gonna take my Lorac Pro 3 today. But yeah, she kind of was acting like she was the first one to come up with the idea, and she was acting like she was the one to break the ground for it. And I was like, seriously? Like, you're not the first one to be like, oh, there should definitely be a firefighter show on TV. Like, you're not the first one to think of that idea. Like, it's already been done and everything. Not to say that like she can't like do a firefighter show, because of course I think she can do a like fire show. Of course she can. Anybody can, honestly. And the show 911 came out, and I'll talk about my opinions on that just a few here. But I just, when she like acted like she was the first one to think of that idea, that kind of rubbed everybody, but especially I felt like it rubbed me the wrong way, just because she was trying to act like she did something that she didn't. It's like saying that I invented the earth when obviously I didn't. Like, just because you think you thought of something first doesn't mean you actually did and stuff. And I'm interested to see how that show is, what she brings to it. I know her other show, I forget what it was called. I watched first episode and I was like, this is boring, so I never actually continued watching. I know that one got canceled, I believe, within the last year, so I'm kind of excited to see what she brings for this show and if it can last. Now, like I said, the show 911 just came out. It just had its first premiere within the last week, and I like that show. I do really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really like it. What I really like about it is that it is different than any other fire show on air, because it is a combination of police, the fire department including paramedics, and then the 911 call center. I think that is such an interesting aspect of the show, is the 911 call center, because on Chicago Fire a lot of times you do not see that. So I think it's interesting to see a show bring that in and showing the 911 call center and how they interact and the point of view. In the first episode, I don't want to spoil it too much, I'll just say one thing, but in the first episode, the lady that's running the 911 call center said that a lot of times she doesn't know how it ends, and sometimes like she doesn't get to know what happens, and she said maybe that's better that I don't know, because she can think, oh, maybe they survived and everything was okay for them. And I can't even imagine having a job like that, even though you're not like on the scene and stuff. I can imagine how that might be, you know what I mean? Like being like not being able to find out. I can only imagine a little bit of how that might be. And yeah, so I think that is such a great show so far. It didn't impress me fully, but I did really like that aspect of it. It's definitely gonna take me probably a couple more episodes to really decide if I'm gonna really get into it and really feel what the show is for, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's gonna take me a little bit longer to see if it's really an obsession for me, but so far I do really like it. I do think it's a good show. Chicago Fire will always to be my OG, but I do generally like that show. And yeah, I'm excited for Shonda Rhimes' show. Like, I'm excited to see like what it's like, but I do think she's gonna definitely sex it up, like for sure. Like, remember early days of Grey's Anatomy? Like, that was so sexed up and everything. Like, it used to be so more than it actually is. Now it's not as bad because they're on an earlier time, so they kind of have to appeal to that earlier time. It's not like a later night kind of show, I guess. I don't know, but like they have to appeal more, so it's kind of like they can't do everything that they used to do in the early seasons up till when they were on earlier, but they still of course have it sexed up, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my blush now. This is from Tarte. This is the concept blush, using it for my palette this year. Yeah, and one more thing about the fire show. So I know yesterday something was released, I believe by Insider. It was saying that ABC said that definitely Chicago Fire being out really made it hard for them to like name the show, which excuses. Like, yeah, okay, like that's just an excuse. Like, so they definitely wanted to call it Seattle Fire. Actually, somebody posted that and was like, oh, so they did want to call it Seattle Fire, but they can't because they'll be sued. Like, people are like, why can't they just call it Seattle Fire? And I'm like, because of Chicago Fire. Like, you can't name a show that's identical to another show. That's just like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Also, you'll be like judged because you couldn't think of anything more original. They said they have a few ideas though, like running around. They just haven't picked one yet, so it's like title unfound or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my ColourPop Super Shock Chic like little highlighter, and this is in Lunch Money. I'm using this as my base because it's something that I want to pan this year, and this is nice. Like, I really like it. You can just use your finger or you can use a sponge. I kind of like placing it with my finger and then I like blending it with a sponge. Today I'm just going to use a highlight out of the Carly Bible palette because I am trying to pan this palette as well this year. Yeah, I already had the lightest shade in this palette panned, so then I started working on the second one and then I panned that. These highlights are so amazing. I just love them, and I love a highlighted look more than a contour look. I just love the look of a luminous highlighted look to my face. I just feel like it really, I don't know, it brings out your face a little bit. And then I will do my lips, and then I'll do my eyes, and then we will be done. Okay, so for lips, I think I'm just gonna go with a traditional lipstick. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay, so I just put on a little bit of chapstick, and now I'm gonna use this Tarte Rainforest Sea lipstick. This one is in Salt Life, and this is like a mauve type color, which are my favorite types of colors. I got this when I was on sale at Sephora. Those just apply really creamy, and I just love the end color. I really like that and everything. I think it's such just a nice lipstick and everything. I have to put on mascara and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go put on some mascara and then I will be right back. Okay, so I just put on my mascara and everything. This is my look and everything. I know this is my vlog channel, but this is the look that I came up with if you were curious, if you watch my main channel. But yeah, I think I talked about everything that I wanted to and everything. I think I chatted about everything. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do another Chit Chat Ready Me in a couple days on my main channel, which will mostly be a testing video, but I'll also chat and everything over there. So definitely go check out my main channel, subscribe, and also subscribe to this channel because I try to post vlogs and fun videos over here every once in a while, but I try to post as much as I can over here and all that kind of fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed me talking about Grey's Anatomy's spin-off series, which is still unnamed. I'm kind of curious what name they come up with since we're not doing Seattle Fire. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what's going on in your life down below. I'd love to hear about. And just let me know any other chatty, vloggy type videos you want to see over here and all that kind of fun stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, vlog type thing I do soon. Bye!